So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a pretty weird speed test. We are going to do a speed test between the Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime. So this was actually a mid-range phone from Samsung in past 2017, and this is of course our tried and tested Galaxy Note 9. So this is the Exynos model, as you can see. This is also the Exynos one. So we'll be doing a speed test comparison between these two devices. So this is having the Exynos 7070, which is an octa-core processor. It was actually a good processor back then in 2017, and this is using the Exynos 9810. So it is not the Snapdragon one, it is the Exynos model. And as you can see, I have plugged this device because the battery has actually deteriorated quite a bit. So actually it is not showing accurate percentage also. So that's why I have been plugging this device. And the J7 Prime here has an 3 GB of RAM, as you can see here. Around 1.1 GB is free. So we will also look at the RAM management on the device. And this model has 6 GB of RAM, as you can see. So this was actually my first device which I got back in 2017. Then I upgraded to the Galaxy Note 9 in 2019, and now I'm using the 14 Pro Max. I'm actually shooting it with the iPhone only. So now let's get started with the speed test. Both the devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network, as you can see. The Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime is actually running on the Android 8, which was actually the Samsung Experience UI, which Samsung launched back then in 2017. And I actually do like the icons which come with this UI. Like you can see, they actually look good than this Samsung One UI 2.5, which is running on the Note 9. So that's it. Let's close everything in the background. And for equality, I've also enabled navigation buttons on the Galaxy Note 9 to keep it fair. So now let's just begin with the speed test, starting with phone dialer. That was faster on the Galaxy Note 9. Clock, that was actually faster on the J7 Prime. That is pretty weird. Next is camera. That is, I think, about the same on both the devices. Now just move on to settings. Faster on the Note 9. Calculator, about the same, and you can actually see the animations. They are slightly faster on the Galaxy Note 9, as you can see there. So now let's move on to calendar. Again, slightly faster on the Note 9. Amazon, that is pretty weird. It is actually faster on the J7 Prime. I just don't know why, but it is faster on the left. Let's move on to maps. It is faster on the Note 9. YouTube, again faster on the Note 9. Spotify, again faster on the Note 9. Play Store, that is actually faster on the Galaxy J7 Prime. They are actually connected to the same wireless network. I don't know why Note 9 is taking time. Now it's done. Now let's move on to Chrome. That is faster on the right. Let's type in a website, say apple.com. Let's hit go. As you can see, it was faster on the Note 9 there. Now let's move on to Google. As you can see, there is some lag on the J7 Prime, as it is a very old device. That was faster on the Note 9. Now let's move to some games, starting with Subway Surfers. Let's just start it. As you can see, it is playable on both the phones. There is slightly lag on the J7 Prime, but that's fine. Now let's move out. Now let's move on to my files. That was faster on the Note 9. Now let's move to Word. That was faster on the Note 9 again. Now let's move to one more game, that is Temple Run. Let's hit new game. That was faster on the Note 9. As you can see, it is playable on both the devices. Now just move out of this. Now I tried installing Geekbench on this device, but it is not available. It says that it is not supported for this device. I just don't know why, because I actually ran on the Lenovo device, which is comparable to this one. It also has a Snapdragon processor. It was Snapdragon 435, and it actually ran on that one, but I don't know why the app is not getting installed on this device. So we will just skip out on the Geekbench part. Now let's move on to the RAM management. So let's see which one wins this one. The J7 Prime has 3 GB of RAM and the Note 9 has 6 GB of RAM. So let's begin. Phone dialer. That was actually kept in memory on the J7 Prime. Let's move to clock. That was refreshed on both the devices. Camera. Settings. Again refreshed by both the devices. Calculator. That was there on both the devices. Calendar. Refreshed on both the devices. Amazon. Again refreshed on both the devices. Maps. Again refreshed by both the devices. YouTube. That was there in Note 9. Spotify. That was also there on Note 9. Play Store. That was also there on both the devices. Chrome. That was refreshed by both the devices. Google. That was kept by Note 9 as well as J7 Prime. Subway Surfers. That was refreshed by both the devices. My Files. That was, I think, in there on the Note 9. I just don't know. Move on to Word. That was also refreshed by both the devices. Temple Run. That was also refreshed by both the devices. So as you can see, Note 9, though it has 3 GB of extra RAM, almost double RAM, then we not keeping that many apps in the memory. I don't know why that is the case. And coming over to the biometrics, the J7 Prime of course comes with a fingerprint sensor, and it is a pretty good fingerprint sensor, as I would say, while the Note 9 comes with face unlock as well as fingerprint sensor, so it also works pretty good. So that was the speed test between the J7 Prime and the Galaxy Note 9. Do let me know in the comment section which speed test video you like to see next time. Thank you guys.